All right. So, everyone, welcome here today. I'm going to be interviewing Andy McEwen from Pensacola, Florida. Andy has a story to tell. If you're somebody that's new, you're sitting on the sidelines, you're wondering if a real estate career is right for you. I want you to hear Andy's story. Andy, you've told me a little bit about your story. I've gotten to know a little bit about Andy's, background. Andy got licensed in May, right? It was May of
May 2020.
2020. May of 2020, he gets going and he had some real simple goals. He's got a, business he does on the side. I'll let him tell you the details. But I'm just going to tell you one thing that just really impressed me. Andy sold 65, right? 65 properties since May 2020. He paid off his house and his life has changed. So, Andy, I got a question here for you. What got you interested in a real estate career?
Um, I have always thought about it for the last 7 years. I've have rentals and I have commercial that I've done through my other business and owned homes, and I've just always found real estate fascinating.
Yeah, yeah. So you're interested in it. Uh, what made you actually pull the trigger? What is your big why?
Well, so I needed some extra money. My other business wasn't making as much as I had wanted, and I needed another business. And I said, "Well, I've been thinking about real estate for 7 years, so let me give this a shot." So I took the test, and the main reason I did that is because I wasn't making enough to get to a retirement. I felt like in an early enough time as a business owner, we have to create our own in retirement. Um, and I said, I want to pay off my house because that to me was a move towards retirement, no debt, debt free, and then start saving. So my first main goal, big why, was to pay my home off that I live in.
So now you own your home free and clear. You've done some things. You told me, you have a family. You're taking care of your family. Things have changed for your family. Um, can you tell me what did you do to get started? In other words, you got licensed, you sign up at the office. What did you do?
I went into KW, and they the next week they were starting Ignite, June of 2021. So it was May 2020, May 25th, and then June went to Ignite and spent a month in Ignite, and that's how I got started. And then production coaching and so forth.
Great. So that first sale, how did you feel when you got that first sale?
Oh, it felt great. It ignited me. I didn't even get my first sale till November, and I got rookie of the year, but it took me since 6 months I did one sale after Ignite. So I didn't start quick. Wasn't sure I was going to give it the full try, but I'm not the type person that can just put their feet, dip their toe in. So I had to go in. So once I got that first sale, it was game on. So that after that November, I became rookie of the year really from November to the end of May, just pushing it. And I heard that stat: 80% of agents are out of the business in the first year. And I said, well, if I become rookie of the year, probably maybe I won't be that stat. So that was kind of my thinking.
Wow, that's absolutely incredible. So, you've been around for a little while now. You've done really well financially. I know we were talking about the KW culture. Tell me your experience of the KW culture.
So Hurricane Sally hits Pensacola September 16th, I believe, 2020. So this is 3 months after I'm in, 4 months. So I'm still brand new, and um, our team leader, the great Preston Murphy, is looking for a place to house Keller Williams Cares. I didn't know what any of this was, but I got the wire and I go, hey, I got to work my other business because I am a dual career agent. Is a has a 10,000 square foot warehouse, and I said, hey, I got room. So we were able to house the generators and supply it. The same thing that's happening with Ian down south right now. That happened here 2 years ago, where we had to give grants and help all the Keller Williams people in the area. And I got to see leadership from all over the Southeast come here and their participation, their heart, and their giving. And I just got to experience the Keller Williams culture. And at that point, Jeff, I was hooked because that's what I've been looking for. That's the way I am, and I wanted more of that. And that positive has been I've been fueled on that since. I'm still running on the KW Cares helping from Sally.
Yeah, KW is a great company. I've been with KW since 2008, and that's the biggest reason why I stay at Keller Williams. We all need to make money and support our families, but the KW culture, there's nothing like I've ever experienced with it, and so you know all about that. So let's bounce back a little bit to the licensing process. How hard was the testing and all? How long did it take you to get through all that?
Well, I at first was lackadaisical about it, and then when COVID hit in that February and I had nothing else to do but get locked down, I got serious and went ahead and finished the classes online, took the quiz. I took the test one time. I studied for it, but I took the test at the end of the class one time, passed, and I actually took the test for the state, which was hard. I got lucky in catching a time when Person View was open during COVID to let me take the test. That was a miracle in itself because it wasn't going to happen till August, but I got slid in May, passed the test first time. It wasn't that hard, and what I realized is there's only 10% of the test is math, and rest of it you just have to kind of think about the questions because they try to trick you. But wasn't that bad.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, that's what I've heard too. And it's different in different states. And Florida actually is one of the easier states in terms of hours and all. So, do you have any tips for someone that is thinking about getting into the business and maybe they're sitting on the side and they're wondering, gee, should I do this? Should I not do it? What would you say to people like that?
I could say that one thing, if you like to make money, I've made in my first year I've made 7 times more than any amount of dollar I've made in my life, and I've owned a business all my life. 7 times in the first year. So if you like money, there's one good reason. Number two, you help people. You get to make it by helping people's dreams come true and helping them with the largest, most important purchase of their life, where they stay every day, their homes. So that's super rewarding when you can match a product, the home, with the person's dreams and ambitions and help their real estate dreams come true. It's worth more than the commission check. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I've experienced the same thing, which is part of why I do what I do, which we kind of talked about beforehand. So your area is Pensacola. What other areas do you work in around that, around Pensacola? Are there other areas?
Yes, sir. I live in Gulf Breeze, and so I work in Pensacola, Gulf Breeze, Milton, Pace, Navarre, and I've done in Fort Walton, but pretty much the greater Pensacola area is what it's called.
Okay. So for anyone that's you're sitting on the sidelines, you're wondering, gee, should I jump in? Should I give it a go?
I
And
say yes. You
yeah,
don't have very little to lose and so much to gain.
right, exactly. And what I want you to do is, if you know of anyone who's looking to buy or sell real estate, I want you to send them to Andy because Andy's going to take care of them. So, Andy, I really appreciate your time. Is there anything you want to say in closing?
Thank you all. I appreciate you inviting me, and this is a great opportunity, Jeff. I hope that if I could help one person today change their life, this would have been worth it. So thank you, Jeff.
All righty. Thank you.